welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Reach for the Clicker channel check, where we take time out of our busy research to discuss the Super Bowl. Well, in this case, we're talking about the Super Bowl trailers that happened during the Super Bowl. And I am your head coach, Donte, along with my offensive coordinator and best friend, Jay. How you doing, Jay?
Sup?
Doing all right?
Oh, yeah, doing great, man.
Enjoy the game? You enjoy the game?
I enjoy the commercials.
Yeah, that's good. All right. And for a little special treat for this special episode, we brought in a little special friend of ours. You know, our special teams coach, Tim. How you doing today, buddy?
That's Captain Special to you, sir. I'm doing all right, good sir. You know, I feel the pettiness already being sprinkled on, but I feel the love, man. How y'all feeling?
There was no petty there. Did you enjoy the game yourself, sir?
The parts that I did watch, which I mostly was watching the commercials.
Right. For those who didn't watch the game, I'm gonna just put it like this: with no spoilers, it was no surprise that the team that won beat the team that lost. Okay, So it was just really entertaining. And
the game's already happened. They already know who won.
Right. And those who already know who won, man, did you see that? That was a good ass game, man. Brock Purdy is the future. Freaking Mahomes is the present, and he's almost about to be the next Brady. So, but that's a whole nother topic right there.
T Swift is still going to be together with her boyfriend because they won.
I was about to say, Swifties stand up.
And, just a little something else about that. My girl, my queen, my best friend, my future mother-in-law, my future baby mama was in the box with T Swift, and that's Ice Spice.
Okay, so you were going to get like the meanest restraining order before you ever be. Totally worth it. Just let me touch it once. Just let me put my hands on it.
All right, let's get into this. All right, this podcast is TVMA because of the naughty language, so be wary of the swearing that we're about to do. So,
fuck. Shit. Damn. Fuck.
Shiza. Sorry, international cousin. Excuse me.
All right, so we're going to start this off about what was your favorite trailer that you saw during the Super Bowl. Let's start it off with Jay. Jay, what was the favorite trailer that you saw so far?
The first one, and I'm divisive about it, man. Because on one hand, I absolutely love Sonic, and I love Knuckles. And on the other hand, it's on Paramount Plus, and fuck that platform.
Really?
Because that platform's a piece of shit, man.
Talk about
it. I'll hold. Continue on, sir.
First off, they did great with a few things. One, they're doing Knuckles. Amazing. Awesome. Tulsa is alright.
Tulsa King?
Tulsa King was alright.
It was alright. Gotcha.
It was alright. It was pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was kind of campy but fun. But
fair.
Then they had another piece of shit on there, and I don't even want to talk about it because for some reason it's got a fucking second season, and the lead actor is now blaming the fans for not understanding when he clearly doesn't understand the source material. I'm sorry.
I know what we're talking about. We're not going to mention his name. We're not going to mention that show because it's just... I feel you. I'm with you because I have my fist is bound up by itself and I just want to punch something.
He's doing the Arthur Fist right now.
Exactly.
Arthur Fist.
Just,
bitch.
DW,
I'm going to smack your ass.
Woosah. We got to take it back. But sir, do you not like Paramount Plus?
No. It's too expensive. It's chock full of ads even when you pay for it. It's trash all the way around. The UI is okay at best. The only reason why I say okay at best is because the Amazon Prime UI is the only thing worse.
It is pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
To be fair.
And now they're trying to charge us Anyways, I need to get back on topic. I'm ranting. I'm sorry.
We just need a segment, Jay against software, because between him and Ubisoft, it's hilarious too. But we'll get on that later. Okay.
So Knuckles looks amazing. We've got Idris Elba. I'm sure I'm butchering his name, sir. I'm so sorry if I am. I love you. You're an amazing actor. He's going to be playing Knuckles, and honestly, I cannot wait. I am a little pissed though because it's going to be like a mini series kind of deal that they're doing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I was like, why not just let it be its own full-fledged movie?
because they noticed how Disney was raking in all them extra dollars for making everything last into a series. Like everything has to have 25 episodes.
Just because the mouse doesn't mean everyone else does.
Oh, you better take it.
Well, let's see. Well, from what I'm understanding, this is supposed to be a lead into Sonic 3. So maybe we might get something afterwards. You know, maybe we might get an actual.
Why can't Knuckles just be Sonic 3 and then make Sonic 3 Sonic 4?
Exactly. Like, why do we need a whole secondary film based on Knuckles, which honestly has always been my favorite character?
Wait.
But at the same time, minus Sonic Boom if you ever played that terrible game. But the fact is,
was there a Knuckles game?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
It was a cartridge, came out on the Sega, and you could actually stack Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on top of it.
See, that was a stack, so it was an add-on.
Yeah, it was, but Sonic, you could still play it standalone. It was its own thing.
Mm-hmm. Because
you just added the Sonic 2 if you wanted to play as Knuckles in Sonic 2.
See,
and I don't care.
Go ahead, Tim.
I would say I just like put the paws on people, man. It's like you gonna roll to a ball? No, take these paws. Yeah, spike Knuckles. That's like at this point, it's like he wins.
And listen, Knuckles, far better, leaps and bounds better than Shadow the Hedgehog, and I'll fight anyone that says otherwise.
Oh, Mr. Space Shoes. I don't care about that crap.
Yeah, Shut up, Edgelord. He's fucking emo Sonic.
He is.
I'm gonna take over the world if you let me.
For our younger listeners, back in the day, you know, during the Sega console, Sega did have a console.
It was
couple
awesome.
of them. It was better. I would say that it was
the
better
Dreamcast
than,
was before its time. The world did not appreciate what it was.
I would sit there and say that the Sega, was 16-bit. It was like twice the power of the Super Nintendo. The only problem about the Sega is like the controllers only had 3 buttons, A, B, and C, so it didn't work too well. Like Nintendo had the I would say they had the advantage because they had multiple buttons, so you had the shoulder buttons and then the four buttons on the left hand side. Whereas Sega, they only had like the 3 buttons, and then they came out later with the 6 buttons, but it's like you're adding too many buttons there. So
Get out of here with all these extra buttons. But
I'd also like to point out real quick. Sorry to interrupt, guys. This is the start of season 2.
Yeah, this is the start of season 2. But I also want to point out though, but like back in those days with the cartridges, you had the cartridge. You literally had to put the cartridge in, and then on top of that, you had to stack the second cartridge on there. Whereas nowadays, so like, I'm just gonna download DLC. That's probably like
give me money.
Gigs.
Actually, going back on controllers, if we're going back to memory cards, the Dreamcast was so far ahead of its time. It's like, you know what? I don't feel like playing anything else. Let me just play the memory card.
Yes.
It was a game in
so
itself,
good.
bro.
Was it like was that a shoot? Was it?
Oh, fuck you, computer!
Didn't what happened?
My computer just gave me a fucking pop up for that god awful fucking show. Literally. We are recording this at 8:40 p.m. and it's tagged 8:40 p.m. Find out what's next for. Oh, fuck you. It's like Xbox heard me and was like, listen here, bitch, you're going to like it. I'm not going to like it.
You better
And I ended up hate watching season 2 just so I could bitch about it.
You're going to take this product.
All right. Tim, what is one of your favorites that you saw during that Super Bowl?
So one of my favorites is it's a bit of a curveball. And as you all know, I'm an animated fan of all things anime, everything, regardless. But so,
we know.
Hey, look, if they don't know, I'm telling them now. We got to let the love be out there. Don't judge me, man. The inner child hasn't died. It's going to get older. I'm just going to be an old-ass kid with a sippy cup. Anyway, so put my moonshine inside my cup. Anyway, so Moana 2, I saw the adverts for it. And granted, Moana 1, I actually enjoyed it thoroughly because it was visually like it was all inspiring. It was like I was gobsmacked by how beautiful everything was, and like the music and the cultural like references that they threw in there, and of course you got The Rock in there, babe. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is before everyone hated The Rock.
This was before. This is before. Hey, I still love the guy. I don't care what anyone has to say. He got his moments where he's strange, but at the same time, he's still gonna put the rock bottom on. He throw it out the eyebrow. I don't care what you say. Every person that's ever been in the gym or ever thought about wrestling one time in their life, they faint a little bit. but Moana 2, which it was a very brief a trailer, but at the same time, it kind of gives you. Yeah, the teaser. So it's like, it didn't really give you like the in-depth synopsis of anything that's going on, but in reality, it's like, where are they going to go with this? Like, I'm curious because it's like, it was such a great movie that came out the first time. It's like, oh, this is great. Where are you going from here? Grandma dead. Spoiler alert, sorry. Grandma dead and turned to a stingray. And now she gonna keep getting guided by grandma on the stingray, or is the water still gonna like play a factor in it? Because he's smacking you, tell you where you need to go. Like, I don't know. And Maui got a stick. So where do we go from here? Are we gonna play some more lore, that parts that we don't know, which I truly do love learning about new cultural, especially like, all these different theologies and whatnot. So I'm like, I'm interested, but I know nothing about it, and like, where can The Rock go now? So, I got my stick back. Now I'm gonna lose my stick again. I don't know.
But I think Grandma can still guide her, because if we go back, look at the history. I mean, Black Panther was guided by all his ancestors, and same with Simba.
Mufasa.
He was Mufasa and guide him. So, I mean, there's a good chance that, Grandma could still be like, hey, you shouldn't do that. Or, hey, here's what you should do. Or, I would do it this way. So, I think Moana can
First
still do
off,
it.
you guys are overlooking the greatest character in that whole first movie.
Oh, no,
The
we weren't
Rock of the movie, if you will.
We weren't
The
overlooking him.
scene stealer. Not the actual Rock, but, the real main character. Played
The
by
chicken.
Juilliard graduate Alan Tudyk. Hey, the rooster.
Hey, the rooster was probably my favorite because he literally just was around just out of nowhere.
Hey, gonna guide her.
He can't guide himself though, so I'm concerned. Like Chicken Joe from freaking what was the movie Surf's Up had more common sense than Hey.
You will not downplay Hey like that.
Oh my gosh! You tell me how functional Hey was throughout the entire movie, and I will tell you lying.
He was emotional support. He guided Moana on the first journey.
Yo, he caused my anxiety to spike throughout most of the movie. Like, stay still before you get cooked.
All right. So for me, the trailer that I saw that got me kind of hyped was Twisters. Not
Nope.
Twisters, plural.
How are they going to do it without Bill Paxton? Bill Paxton
Exactly.
was the whole reason for the first movie.
Bill
In
Paxton
his red Dodge with Dorothy.
and Body Hunt.
Yep.
Body Hunt back in the day. Woo, that was
You mean
that was a fine
Helen
woman. Oh yeah, honey. Yeah, Helen, not a sister. It was Helen Hunt. Helen was both of them were bad in their day. Anyway, so Twister. I'm assuming that the little girl has grown up to be like either somebody related to Bill Paxton or to the Hunt, or Dorothy is going to be part of this. So it looks interesting. Like, it looks like the same formaic. Well, I mean, how can you really make a different story out of, hey, here's a tornado. We're a bunch of tornado chasers. We want to study tornadoes. Let's get in our trucks and let's ride after, let's follow these tornadoes and, try to study them. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I mean, we're updated. We got all this technology. So I'm kind of curious on how you're going to, redo.
I don't know, man.
Like it's not a remake. It's just a follow on. It's just another story that just happened to be part of Twister. So
That's a weird thing to extend off of.
All they did was add another Twister.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, it's like,
You know what's scarier than one tornado? Two tornadoes.
You know what's scarier than that? Sharknado.
Get the fuck out. This is why you special.
is.
Just a little bit.
See, but I mean, like, to be real, like I was not expecting Twister to be made like a sequel, because it was a great standalone movie, and from what I read, it made like $500 million, and it's like one of the like most gross movies that didn't have a prequel, wasn't a
I was
sequel.
gonna say it was great. I loved it. It was such a good movie back then. It was cheesy in all the good ways and serious when it needed to be.
It was a good movie, man.
Yes.
And I hope they bring back the whole, it's a cow, another cow. I think it's the same cow. I hope I do want to bring that back. I do want to see that again.
Oh, all I'm saying is just why some things don't need to be remade. That's just my personal opinion.
You're right.
That's I don't know. So you go like I don't know. You go 30 years and try to make another one. It's like why?
Like I'm gonna be in the theater. I'm probably gonna be like one of the first $25 million that it makes, and everybody's all like, "Why? We don't want to see this," and it goes like straight to DVD. Or not even straight to DVD. It's gonna be like straight to the VOD.
You mean straight to streaming services?
Straight to video on demand. So,
You're showing our age, bro.
Also, like I want to chime in. Sorry, this thought was busting my head when you said what's her name? Something Hunt. What was her name?
Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt. I thought you said Holly Hunt, and literally for her voice, I've had a crush on her voice for so long. And this is even before Incredibles. Like she did some movie. I can't remember. I was like, oh my god, hello Elizabeth, sexy. Hold on, who is this? Hello, excuse me. And then she said, "Alaska girl." Like, oh my! I do declare, I'm beginning to wilt.
Jesus, can't take you nowhere.
right? Let's move on before this man has to get a new change of trousers.
It's too late.
All right, Jay. What else you got for me, man?
All right, I got another one that I'm actually really excited about because I saw the first movie and it was really, really good. And now they're doing like a prequel to show how it all started, which I'm actually super hyped about because I was like, how did we get here after watching the movie? Is A Quiet Place Day One.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this one is going to be from the trailer, from what I saw, this is going to be how it all started, how we got to A Quiet Place.
Okay.
So I'm very interested in this movie because it's going to be the actual invasion of the aliens, and it's going to show, pretty much everything leading up to A Quiet Place. So that's my second choice because I'm very excited about that. I really liked the first one. I thought it was a great departure from what traditional movie making is in terms of dialogue and stuff. Because whenever there was dialogue, it was done in ASL.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was minimal dialogue throughout the movie. And it really forced the actors to, actually act.
So I get it together. Isn't Lupita in that movie?
Who?
Lupita Nyong'o?
The first one or the second one?
The second one. The one that was
She might be.
I believe I saw her. Oh, unless I'm mixing something up, that might be.
I think you're mixing it up because in the first one it was John Krasinski.
But you gotta remember, this is supposed to be the prequel, so she.
Yeah, I can English.
I can English really good.
Yeah, Emily Blunt, Millicent Simmons.
See, Brian Tyree Henry, same guy from who played Paperboy from Atlanta, and also Eternals, amongst other things. He has a Digimon.
I'll say, and the second one is Digimon Hansu.
Right, it's the second one I was thinking, but I think I got it mixed up with another trailer, so that was on me.
Lupita Nyong'o's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Alex
By
Wolff.
the way, she's a wonderful looking young lady, and I did not realize that she has such posterior. Ma'am, you are lovely. That's all I'm gonna say. That's just I was surprised.
We gonna have this man gonna get his own damn restraining order.
All I'm just saying. Funny thing is, there was a lady that pointed out to me. It's like, she's so thick. Like, what do you mean? And she turned around like, oh Lord.
And who we're talking about here?
Lupita Nyong'o.
So now we go from Elastigirl to Lupita.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to see a trend here. Man got some diverse tastes.
No, he doesn't.
Except for one commonality.
There's one commonality. They all got dump trucks.
Hey, you're saying the quiet part out loud.
You started this.
Hey, I bet when he see chaos, he gonna be like, "Oh, wait a minute."
No.
Oh.
Turn the page. I don't think my poor heart can handle that in one day.
I'm kind of afraid to ask what your next movie is there, Tim.
What is your next movie, Tim?
Big booty hoes. No, I'm just playing. So, as everyone knows, I am a huge fan of a plethora of things, of good music, of great soundtracks.
It's animated, isn't it?
Of course, it's animated. don't you sleep on it. And all you adults, let me sidebar here. All you adults who feel as if that people who watch animated films realize that you are missing on great plots, you're missing out on great storytelling, that things can't be put in the real realm because it can't happen without a huge budget. They can draw that and get your entire fantasy flipped upside down. I'm gonna need you to open up your horizons. All right, take
He's not wrong.
proper bit.
Like interspecies reviewer?
We are not talking about that filth.
Uh-huh.
We are not talking about that filth. Someone said that to me, and I thought it was gonna be something wholesome. And I was like, "Oh, this is terrible," and it got worse.
Was it
It
Dante?
wasn't Dante. It was a former shipmate of mine.
I'm a little surprised it wasn't Dante.
No, he did redo of Healer. We'll get on that later. Anyway,
That right there.
I still haven't finished that, but I'm gonna get on that later. Anyway, so back to the subject at hand. One of my favorite artists is CeeLo Green, and of course Jack Black is an amazing actor who had worked in tandem and redid a song that was already great called Kung Fu Fighting. And it was the theme song to Kung Fu Panda. And it's a Kung Fu Panda 4 on the way. I can't wait. I don't care what I can say. You say what you want. I watch the show. I watch the movies. I watch the little spin-offs on Netflix. You say what you want. It is great content. It is amazing. As a fluffy brother who believes himself, and bears are actually one of my favorite animals, aka King Kuma, if you don't know. That is Japanese. King Bear, goddammit. It's just nothing. What's up?
Jack Black's a musician too. He wrote a tribute to the greatest song in the world because they couldn't remember the greatest song in the world, so they had to write a tribute.
Was it something he just wrote like 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Don't
No,
play
that was
video
Master
games.
Exploder.
If you haven't heard I Don't Play Fucking Video Games by Jack Black, you are missing out. Moving on. Anyway, Kung Fu Panda 4, it won't have the same like Master Tigress. It won't have Master Monkey, who's Jackie Chan, as well as Tigress was Angelina Jolie and those other. But they do have some other people. The lovely but slightly controversial Aquafina. I enjoy her. She's hilarious to me.
Why is she controversial?
Simply because they had it's Black History Month, so we put this on there. How y'all doing? One time for the black folk. We love everybody equally. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, we just gonna shine up our elbows together with cocoa butter and say yes, Black Union. She has this thing where they like to call a black scent, meaning is that she kind of over accentuates her statements and make them seem a little bit more urban. And in my personal opinion, it doesn't bother me because she's funny and she's not she doesn't do anything to belittle anyone. It's just more just for the comedic standpoint. And if you take away if you say, oh, she just is because maybe that's just how she grew up and maybe it's just an accent that she uses because she sounds one black person to be really funny and she just couldn't let go of that voice in her head. As a person who's a voice actor, I get it. So
I think she's from I think she is from she's from New York or some shit like that, right?
And that's multicultural. You are literally the melting pot of people. So when it comes down to it, it's like anybody who has beef with Aquafina, it's like I feel like you haven't tried to actually just listen to her comedy. Even when she was the spider on freaking Bad Guys, she was hilarious to me. When she was
she's from New York.
Yeah, she's from New York, so
and she's a rapper.
So she appreciates hip hop, which literally is predominantly black people. There's not trying to be racist, but it's true. So in reality, to her, for most of the things that she consumes and she did on her day-to-day basis were black accents. So for her to adopt one is not strange. Me personally, I think she's cool, she's funny, and she does really well being that comedic role in almost every aspect of it. Even in freaking one of my favorite, Crazy Rich Asians. Loved her in that film.
Oh, I fucking love that movie. I can't wait for that sequel to come out. My damn self.
I need it. I need it. So, in summation, I can't wait for Kung Fu Panda 4 to drop and see when he gonna put that skadoosh on somebody. That's just me personally.
Skadoosh.
That's it.
Skadoosh. Bro, come on, you cannot hate that skadoosh.
Man, he was, and the worst part is the first bad guy who's the leopard. He's like, you can't defeat me. You're a panda. He's a panda. He's like, well, you know what? Just did. Skidoosh. It was like, ooh. And you see, whoop, like everything just went golden and he just evaporated. He killed that guy.
Are you telling me that you relate with Poe?
Huh? A little bit. I'm an athletic, fluffy person. Right? See, look, yes, I do like an extra biscuit or two, but don't think I won't catch you within 50 yards. This ain't no game.
After 50,
After 50, I'm gonna get a car.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go.
See, I know I was messing with the distance runner. Golly, you win today.
You won this round.
Oh, get you, Gadget. Like, I'm not this time. I'm not.
Next time, Gadget. Next
go,
time.
go, Gadget. Where the fuck is my car?
Go, Gadget. Oxygen. My neck, my back, ooh, my knees. Over 30. That's a whole nother thing. Your knees are kicking in. Y'all figure about that later. Anyway.
Dante, what's your next one, bro?
All right. So this one got me kind of hyped. When I saw this, I was like, yo, what is this? I got to see this. I need to watch this. Monkey Man, right? So,
Monkey Man.
It's starring Dave Patel, directed by Dave Patel. Now, Dave Patel, everybody knows, from the dude's a great actor. Like, I have not seen him do a bad movie. Like, I can't think of any bad movie that he's done. He's done Lion, he's done Slumdog Millionaire, he's done The Green Knight, Hotel Mumbai.
Oh, that's him.
The freaking, the exotic best hotel. The best exotic hotel, Marigold Hotel. Like, that series right there. Like,
right.
The dude does not miss. Like, the dude does not miss. Well, except for the Last Airbender live action movie.
We don't
Not going to talk about that.
Yeah, so,
we don't.
So he's got this.
Banished.
So apparently, like, the backstory to this movie called Monkey Man, right, is he made up something. He made it. And Jordan Peele came across it, saw it. He's all like, yo. Because, like, Dave Patel wanted to make it a series. Jordan Peele saw this. He was like, no. This needs to be on the big screen. We're making this a movie. So Jordan Peele came on as executive producer for this and made this glorious movie that looks like it's going to be awesome. It's called Monkey Man. And from what I gather from it, it's going to be like a Robin Hood type deal. It's not going to be John Wick. Like, he's not going through.
I was going to say, it looked like a John Wick to me. I'm not going to lie.
Right.
It did like a clone.
So, like, the trailer's like 3 minutes long, right? And it does not give anything. It does not give anything away, which is very rare, like, nowadays, where you watch a trailer now and you like, oh, I know the whole movie, so I don't
now,
need to
watch
watch
this.
I'm going to be honest. After watching the trailer and the name and everything, I was kind of like, didn't Jackie Chan do this already? Only it was called Monkey King.
But so this, like I said, this one's about. You also got to remember, there's Chinese. The Monkey King was a jokester, but also like one of the powerful things. Whereas on the Monkey Man, he's like one of those deities. And then the Indian culture where,
fair.
Yeah. So where he's more of like a revenge. He's the Monkey Man can take down a lion.
Vengeance.
Yeah, because it's like the whole point of it is the rich, got bigger and they just treat the poor like crap, and now he's standing up.
So wait, he's directing and starring in it. I just realized.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, so he's like, I'm coming. He's like, I'm gonna take down the rich, for the poor. Like, I'm gonna take on the rich for the common people. And he knocked them down a peg, and hopefully give all this stuff back to the people. So it looks good. It really does look good. It looks like a straight up like action. Like, I hope I'm kind of hoping it has a little bit of the cheesiness of the Bollywood, but for the looks of
Me
it.
too. Bollywood movies.
Yeah, this looks like a solid, straight up American version of a American version action movie. Just been made in India. So, dude, I'm pretty.
Listen, people have been sleeping on Indian movies and Bollywood, but they are good.
They are amazing. Speaking of things that I actually didn't know that Dev Patel actually directed, shout out to Chappie. I don't care what it has to say. I like Chappie.
Oh,
Chappie was great.
Chappie was great. Now, granted, I didn't know those two. I don't know what was his name? I forgot the guy, the white couple that was like really crazy. Those teaching chap had to throw ninja stars and crap. Like,
Wait.
those two, they're actual Australian like.
I don't
artists.
think he directed Chappie.
He was in
He didn't. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. He was in it. He was in the cast. I apologize.
Okay, I was about to say.
Correction. He was in that movie, but at the same time, I like the movie. A lot of people just didn't like it. Rotten Tomatoes gave it like a 32, whatever.
What are you talking about? That movie was great. Screw
thought it was
Rotten
great.
Tomatoes.
Didn't do well. Didn't do bad either. She was like, it was a budget of 49 million. Box office
Rotten
102.
Tomatoes ain't got shit on us.
Right? We're better than Rotten Tomatoes. We look at Rotten Tomatoes and we're like, get that shit out of here. Slap
Our
that.
tomatoes are fresh. Thank you.
Our
but
opinions are way better than Rotten Tomato. Go ahead, sir.
Goddamn right. But no, Chappie is just awesome. And honestly, I like his work minus the movie that shall not be named about a man named Ong. Anywho, between him and M. Night Shyamalan, we got to talk to y'all. What y'all doing? Because you're pissing off everybody.
M. Night Shyamalan.
What a twist.
With a twist.
Stop being edgy.
The Monkey Man movie looks freaking hype. Like, it's coming out in April. I am hyped
I'm
for
definitely
it. Like,
going to see that for my birthday.
dude, that's one of those. I'm like, I want to be in some round sound. I want to be in the Dolby, the Dolby.
Are we going to go see if they're doing it in the 4D?
I hope we don't be doing it in 4D. You're sitting there, dude get punched in the face, and all of a sudden you get punched in the face, too.
I'll just stand behind you with a boxing glove.
What was what was it? Kentucky Fried. I think it was Kentucky Fried Movie when they had like the interactive. Movie. So like the guy sits down in his movie seat, and there's a guy with a white glove standing beside him, and like every time like something happened on the screen, like wind blows, he'll like wave a fan at him and everything. He was doing all this extra stuff. He punched him in the face while he's watching the movie, and then it's like at the end he's all like, "Yeah." And our next film is like Deep Throat, and the guy's looking at him. He's looking at him. He's like, "Oh no, I gotta get out of here." It's like, oh, I think it's Kentucky Fried Movie that scene was in. So yeah, I don't want to see this movie in 4D where they might get punched.
It's like watching John Wick and freaking. It's like everyone you're gonna feel spray hit your face. Oh god, you're gonna get pricked by needles every 10 seconds. Ow, Is this what shot me feels like? I don't like this. Rocking and rolling. And then they had Donnie Yen in the last one. Could you imagine? He was stabbing the crap out of people.
Donnie Yen's the man. Oh, dude, Donnie Yen's
Yo, he had a sword as a walking stick, and he was murdering people. It was brilliant. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, all right. So I know we've all talked about our personal favorite, what we're looking forward to. But I know there's one movie that we all agree that we just can't wait to see, and I'm pretty sure that we're all rock hard when we saw that.
Hopefully the mouse did not fuck it up.
I'm pretty sure the mouse didn't. I'm pretty sure the mouse stayed away from this, and they were like, you know what? You just do it.
I think Ryan probably would have touched it. But I'm sorry, go ahead. I'll let you.
All right, so if you didn't know, we're talking about Deadpool 3, or as an alternative known as Deadpool and Wolverine, or as Hugh Jackman put on his Twitter, Wolverine and asshole.
See, I'm never on Twitter or X or whatever the hell you want to call it anymore, so I did not see that.
Yes,
I'm calling Zaboomafoo from here out. Zaboomafoo.
So, did you see that trailer? Like, did you not the teaser that was on like the 10-second teaser?
No, I saw the full trailer, and now they're mixing worlds. Did you see they're bringing in the TVA?
Yes,
Absolutely,
dude. Oh my god!
I was like, we were watching. I was like, wait, are those TVA guys?
Oh my gosh! And then they had the I think there might be a hint of someone that you hate might popping up in it.
Who?
She-Hulk.
God, I hope not. It's gonna ruin.
I still haven't watched this. I still haven't watched that.
Save your time, don't
watch it.
Why should I watch it?
Sir, go ahead and watch that movie. Go ahead and watch that
people
TV.
upset 'cause
Horrible.
She was twerking. I remember heard about that. There was a lot of people upset. Why is She-Hulk throwing cheek? Because she's empowered.
That's
and
not
she's got a
why I
powerful
was
green
mad
booty.
at that show.
Just
That's
watch
not.
it. I'm
I
telling
could give a
you,
shit less about that, all right? We're talking about Stan Lee. Stan Lee made Stripperella, for God's sakes, okay?
did.
That is not
He did
why I
make
was mad at
Stripperella.
that show.
Just watch it, Tim. I say watch it. How about this? This is your homework. This is your research that you got to do. Watch the series. Watch the Hulk series. Come back to us and give us your opinion on the show. We already got a split opinion here. Like here at Reach Over the Clicker, there's a split opinion on this. I like it. Jay hates it. We need a third. We need a tiebreaker. So that's your homework.
Terrible.
I'll look into
Great.
it.
It's a great show.
It was lazy writing.
That show was,
Wait, how many episodes is this?
I think it's like what, 6, maybe 6
Too
or
fucking many. That's how many.
I think it's like 6 or it's like either 6 or 8 episodes.
And it's like 30 minutes a pop.
Anything more than one was too much.
This show was good.
So it's not rivaling The Mandalorian. That's what you're telling me.
Give it a watch. You have fun with it. But man, this show was pretty good, man. Like, okay.
All right, but I will do an unbiased search and actually watch it, just like and see what I like about it. If I don't, I don't. But at the same time, we'll see.
Yeah, and like I said, that's all we can do here at Reach
Don't
Over the
worry,
Clicker. We
you
just
won't.
give you an honest opinion. We're just giving you an honest opinion about what we think of these movies and TV shows. And since
Dante,
our
you need to
words,
stop lying to these people because that show was terrible.
our words reach the assistants of studio head. So the studio head, the assistants would tell the studio head, "Hey, these guys loved it, they hated it," and they'll move forward with other projects because we have that type of sway here at Reach for the Clicker. So, but let's get back to our original topic here. Jay, what did you love about the trailer?
So I really want to know who they got playing Wolverine in the white suit. I don't know if you saw that. I'm like, there's been rumors, but I'm very excited to see who that is because he's going across obviously different, not timelines, but universes of Wolverine and Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, oh, who's going to be the Wolverine in that one? Because not to mention that I'm also super excited to finally see Hugh Jackman in the yellow suit.
Yes.
I want to know if they're going to make him wear the mask.
Now, if he wears a mask, I'm gonna squeal a little bit. You're squeed.
We've been waiting for it for so long.
Because it's that iconic suit, man. We've been waiting on it, baby. Come here,
Because
bub.
like in my head, when I saw the yellow suit, all of a sudden, all I heard was that guitar riff in my head. And I'm like, come on!
Tim, what you think about that trailer, man?
Trailer was awesome. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I've been honest. I follow Ryan Reynolds as well as freaking Hugh Jackman on thing. One, their workout regimens are ridiculous, especially Hugh Jackman. That's the reason he want to stop playing Wolverine. He's like, I've been doing this for 17 years, and each year he's been coming back more jacked every time. And he's like, I just want to have cupcakes.
In his name.
It's true. Hugh Jack, man. But at the same time, Hugh like, I want a muffin, man. Leave me alone. Do you know? I'm sorry. I can't. The muffin man. The muffin
Can I
man.
eat some pasta, please?
That man just like, I just want to eat 3 pounds of pasta and just sleep on a beer. That's all I want to do. And then fight a dingo for a baby. I'm sorry. It's terrible.
Oh, God.
Hey, man. There's a
And
national
like that,
tragedy.
we're canceled in Australia.
Hey, I love you guys. You guys are hilarious. Hey, Crocodile Dundee is a dope ass movie. I don't care nobody got to say.
Now they're really gonna fight you about that.
Next thing you know, Tim's going to be talking about how great Foster's beer is.
Okay, first of all, I know better than that. I visited there and they were like pissed off. Like, so what beers you guys like? You guys like Foster's? That's piss water. Like, oh shit, my bad.
He's going to be talking about how great Outback Steakhouse is and it's genuine
First of all,
Australian
it is
food.
trash. I don't care what that.
He gonna be
Outback
like,
is
"So,
terrible.
Some blooming onions and everything, huh?
You beat me to
Another
it.
That's what everybody eats, right?
Huh?
It's like somebody beat that.
Way
guy
to
with-
alienate our Australian fan base, Tim. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Y'all gonna get my
worked hard
ass
to
beat with a
build
ditch redo.
And you deserve it.
Not with the ditch. It's a whole lot of. Anyway, fact of the matter is, back to the subject at hand. Deadpool 3 is gonna be awesome. I'm loving I'm loving everything. I'm loving the costumes, and I love the fact they pulled Hugh Jackman, who's already was doing that for 17 years. Been my favorite rendition, and I don't think anybody could pull it off as dope as he could, and come back as jacked as possible just to fuck around. Reynolds.
Nobody else has played him.
Right?
But to be fair, could you envision anybody else in it? Like right now,
Yes.
immediately. Who?
I don't think you're ready for the answer.
Give it to us.
Okay.
Anyway.
Give it to me, and we're going to have to ease this in a little bit. Put a little lube on it. We'll see what happens. Go for it.
I have an actor in mind. One,
Okay.
he's already Canadian.
He's already Canadian. Okay.
Two, he's about the right height.
Okay.
The actual height in the comic book, or are we talking about Hugh Jackman's height?
Yeah, like the height in the comic book.
Okay, because he was a short, strong fuck. So that's what a lot of people
He's
forget about.
also a short, strong fuck.
Who is that?
He's also Canadian.
You already said
We got
Canadian.
Oh, did I? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did. But at the same time, I'm with you. Come on. I got you poutine and syrup and stuff. Got you. Go ahead.
Jared Kiso.
Hold on.
Shorzy.
Oh, I think
Shorzy should be the next Wolverine. If anybody else picks up the mantle, it's fucking Shorzy.
let me make sure I got the right imagery. Hold on. Jared, who?
Look up Letterkenny or Jared Kiso.
Jerry Kiso, Letterkenny.
Yeah.
Waiting for Letterkenny.
Jared. Huh.
I don't see him as.
I don't see. I could see him as like an off-brand superhero, but I can't see him as.
I think he could be Wolverine.
I don't know.
Why do you feel like he could be Wolverine?
He's already jacked.
Yes,
He's
jacked.
already got the acting chops in. I
believe
think
can
he
act.
should pick up the mantle.
I feel like he could be a nice like background stronger stunt guy. I feel like I don't know if I could see him as Wolverine though. Like just like I don't know if he has the personality type that would like. That
I just want to see him in the Wolverine suit, but doing like Shorzy.
See, you had an ulterior motive in this. This had nothing to do with the actual acting chops. It's just more like, come on, man, do the thing. Come on, man,
Like
you got it.
you see the claws come out. He's like, "Hey, tell your mother I was trying to call her last night. Stop trying to call me."
And this is how he's gonna hit you with some damn syrup when he sees your head.
I fucking love Jared Kiso. I think he's a great actor, and
He's a great actor.
I don't care. I stand behind my choice. I really think he could be Wolverine.
Jared Kiso. I feel like he can be a good actor. I don't know if I could see him as Wolverine.
I just don't see him as Wolverine. Like,
That's
don't
because
either.
both of you are blind. That's why.
Actually,
You have no vision.
first of all, neither does Scarlet Witch. Anyway, but the fact is,
He already scraps. He plays a hockey player, and I'm pretty sure he actually plays hockey.
he does play.
okay, I believe
See?
he can
That was
scrap.
like the running joke about Shorzy. Like he created the show just to get ice time, just to get somebody to rent out the ice for him. So,
You know what? No, if he wants to be like that another role like that. What was that movie that Goon? Get him to do a new rendition of Goon. I'll do that. But at the same time, as Wolverine, I don't know.
Dude, he's
I
already
don't know.
got the physique. He could do it.
He could do the physique. He could also be Colossus if he wanted to. Like that has nothing to do.
No,
with
he's not
any of
tall
this.
enough for Colossus.
With stilts, but
just
Come on,
lower the
man.
camera.
movie magic, baby, you good.
Just do what they do with Tom Cruise. Just lower the camera, make him look tall.
And all his friends have to be exact same height as him.
Right?
It's not a joke. That's actually a thing in his clause. Everyone has to be the same height as him, and he wears shoe lifts for people around him. Ving Rhames is taller than him by far, and they shoot him
yeah,
differently.
you
in
don't
camera
think?
angles. It's hilarious. I have nothing against Tom Cruise.
Okay,
besides him
he
being
might be a
slugger
little
master.
too tall. I didn't realize that he's actually 6'1".
Yeah.
Yes. So he's in the Hugh Jackman range. So like I feel like he'd be a good actor. Don't get me wrong. I feel like he's a good actor in his own right. But to be Wolverine,
Hugh Jackman's 6'3".
yeah, he's a tall motherfucker.
God damn, I didn't realize how tall he was.
Respect to, and that's why also I want to give you put respect on his name because he's 6'3" with abs, and he's that ripped at 6'3". That's hard when you're taller. Like those taller guys, like for them to actually
I'm
have
just
full
saying
aesthetics.
though, Wolverine canonically Canadian, Jared Kiso canonically Canadian.
I mean, if we're stretching that,
He
really
already
good,
wears flannel like Wolverine.
I mean,
You just like
if you're
us.
saying that, anybody Canadian, we might as well go ahead and bring in the Biebs into it. Justin Bieber being,
First off, you
Don't
shut your
dare.
mouth.
You shut your whore mouth immediately. We stop right here and now. I will not stand for this injustice.
This
Bring
isn't
that
funny
Justin Bieber
anymore.
in here. This is pineapples. I don't like it. I don't like this shit. Cease and desist.
And like one of my favorite shows that's come to an end a long time ago, on that bombshell, Donte.
Oh. That made me sad a little bit.
I know. All right.
The
So,
stick. I'm sorry, go ahead.
so that was Deadpool 3, a.k.a. Wolverine Deadpool, a.k.a. Deadpool and Wolverine, a.k.a. Wolverine asshole. I still love that.
That is great.
AKA Spider-Man's baby mama.
Oh, man. I'm hyped about Deadpool 3, and I can't wait for that to drop in theaters. So that's one of those. That's another one of those we'll see in theaters. So it's like that Super Bowl. We have to say movies are back. Like movies are really, really back now.
Finally.
Yeah.
Like we've been waiting through so much shit coming out of Hollywood. And now we've actually got like a lineup that's worthy of going to the theater to see.
Well, remember we had a whole strike and then the whole panty, the whole Panamatus.
It was sucky before the strike.
Yeah, I mean, like,
True,
all
but
we
it
had
was mostly the pandemic that brought up all the dumb shit. To be honest with you,
Like it was just a lot of the. Just a lot of that. Just yeah, it was great. There was some good movies, but there was like far and few in between. Like your Oppenheimers, your Barbies, your just far and few in between. And then
Oh,
now
Barbenheimer.
Now we got like a steady dosage. Like we're going back into that routine where April you get like the surprise movie, and then of course all the big blockbusters are dropping between May and August or May and September.
It's actually making me want to go back to the theaters again.
same.
So,
But I will say one thing. I really hope that we keep on this trend that we're doing of actually making good movies and thinking outside of the box instead of just making a new terrible extension of a franchise that should have been long since done. I love sequels as much as the next, but at some point, some of them don't need it, especially when not adding anything to it.
right, man.
Stop doing that shit.
And that's why I'm kind of hesitant about Twisters because it doesn't need it, but you better knock it out the park. You better like, hey, this standalone movie, it's great. It better be great. Like you better, all right. I see why you made a sequel. Like it's standalone, made its own, greatness. Like this is a tough ask we got here. So.
Yeah, and that's also why I'm slightly concerned about my Moana 2, because like in reality, like we wrapped that story up pretty solid. Now it just seems like we're doing Mulan 2, which nobody watched. Hopefully it doesn't do the same thing. As much I love Mulan 1. Don't anybody say anything in the comments whatsoever.
Wait,
Don't come
there's
for me.
a Mulan too?
There's a Mulan 2. Yeah, just to give you a heads up. Everybody knew about Lion King 2 and all the rest of it. One half and everything. One half, which harder than most of them. But Mulan 2. Go look for it and see how sad and disappointed the rest of us were. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my goodness. All right. On that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this up. Me and Jay got some further research that we got to do. Tim, you got your assignment. Go and watch some She-Hulk. Let us know your opinion. Be this tiebreaker.
I will be brutal about this. I will not lie to you about this. I hope you understand. If you like it and you tender about it, you better deal with it.
Listen, I've only got one question. Watch the whole thing and tell me who the main bad guy is.
Oh no!
Wait, just watch this. Just watch the show.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna try not to think about that question. I'm just gonna watch it.
Jay, just let the man watch it and let him come to his own conclusions. Stop trying to skew the shit.
I'm gonna stay as unbiased as possible. But if it's ass, it's ass. But if it's great,
ass,
it's great.
ass. If it's good, it's good. I mean, that's all we're asking here. That's all we can do here at Reach for the Clicker is tell you
That's all
straight
you
up.
can do.
Is it good or is it bad? You know, is Ice Spice great? No, she's not. But
You
she's
stop
amazing.
bringing this woman into our lives.
Oh my God!
You
we need
stop
to get
bringing
like a
this-
producer or something. Somebody cue the music.
And
You know
on
what?
that,
I want them to have. I want us later on if we ever start doing live. I want to have an Ice Spice counter. The meantime, she bring up, and every time you hit him, she's shaking her fatty. It's like that don't make sense. But it's like, oh, she got called again. Here's another restraining order. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I love it. And we love you all for listening to us, ladies and gentlemen. You can find Reach for the Clicker on all your streaming platforms, even on YouTube. Tim, what you got for us, my friend?
My name is Tim, aka Big King Kuma. You can find me on almost everything. Find me on YouTube, Twitch. Find me on I don't know, TikTok. I actually was gonna start doing more of my voice acting that's coming down the pipeline. I've actually got some inside the drafts. I gotta release those drafts because I ain't scared a little bit. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, I appreciate every last person decides to follow and add. We're almost at 50 followers on Twitch. Get up there. We're trying to get some more over here with DFYS Media with the rest of the fellas here and start getting some more streaming going on with that too. But either way, it's a pleasure. It's an honor. Thank you for having me here again.
With that, we are out of here. We'll see you next time. Thanks for channel checking with us. We're out.